We thought one of the important things with this group, I think somewhere in the 35 to 37 range of people out of 105 had never been to training camp with us, and that's a large portion of your team. So we felt as if they needed to spend a lot of time together, and they did that during the preseason. Record crowd here on the 5th of September, which is an exciting thing, and flyovers planned, and it's a special weekend in all of college football. The American Football Coaches Association and the NCAA has deemed this Sportsmanship Respect Weekend, and a big overlying theme about the good things in sportsmanship in the game of football, and football is the most visible game we have in the NCAA, and so there are some special things going on in terms of that. And John Glenn coming in to dot the I, and the alumni band is back, and all those things, so it's exciting. We're pretty healthy. We'll be close to full speed ahead. We've got, I think, 5 or 6 or 7 guys that, for one reason or the other, perhaps doghouse reasons or injury reasons or whatever, won't be with us. But really coming off a tough training camp, I feel pretty good. In fact, so that I would be accurate and not, I even highlighted them on my personnel sheet here. Of course, you know Tyler Moeller, won't be with us all season. Melvin Fellows will probably miss a little bit of time. Mike Adams, Orion Johnson, Travis Howard, Jermil Martin won't be with us probably on Saturday. I don't think you know what you're in for when you face this offense until you're out on the field. And it's going to be a tremendous challenge. Our guys are going to have to stay on their feet, because if they're not on their feet, they're in trouble. And but our guys are preparing hard. Our defense, I think, has a good plan. And offensively, we face a little bit different look than many teams. But Storm Klein will probably play. Jordan Whiting is probably on the bubble. Adam Bellamy probably will not. Jamie Woods at safety is probably on the bubble. C.J. Barnett probably will. Dorian Bell probably will. Jonathan Newsom probably is on the bubble. John Simon probably will. Jack Muhort's probably on the bubble on the offensive line. He's in. Marcus Hall is on the bubble. Corey Lindsley probably will. Reed Fragel probably will. Jerron Carter probably will.
Where do you think he is in transitioning from become a great athlete to a great quarterback? Is he?
Well, he's obviously been a great athlete for a long time, and he was a great high school quarterback. I think no one would question that. And he came in and did a highly unusual job for a true freshman quarterback. So, when you lead the league in passing efficiency and all those kind of things, it's pretty darn good as a freshman. He's progressed, from that point. He's got a different cast of characters, around him and so forth. So, he's got to adjust to that. But I think he's progressing. I don't know, when you make that determination that a guy reaches the level.
Young guys on the roster, do you have more or fewer questions as you head into this season than other seasons, or how would you compare your level of, comfort and confidence?
I think you have more questions the more people you've had not out there doing what you're asking them to do on a Saturday. So I think you have more. Now, do I think we can do the things that, we'd like to do? I'm sure we can. Now, will we? That, to me, that's the biggest question. I think a variety of things make this game really interesting. And we got a lot of new guys that, we've got high hopes for, and they've been working hard, and let's see how they do. And it's Navy, which is a special thing. And so to me, there's, a lot of neat things, and all the things outside of, the festivities involved and so forth. There's a lot of things that make this a pretty special.
Yeah, I should be good to go. Again, I've been practicing. I practiced on Friday and yesterday, so feel pretty good. Feel good to go.
Who has really made a stride in the last 6 weeks, last 6 months? in that group?
All the guys have come so far, but I'd say Brian Roll has really been flying around, looking good.
Describe the triple option. You guys have obviously, you don't see it very often
No.
in a long time. How would you describe it, and what makes it so tough to defend?
It's tough because you do so much in it. They have counters and the dives, and you just make sure that you play your gap. You can't you got to do your 1/11th, as our coach likes to say, and just make sure that you don't try to do too much, because if you do too much, then that's when that dive is going to come, or that's when that pitch is going to come. You're not going to be there, and it's going to be a long game. So you got to make sure you stay ready, and make sure that you know that the play's going to come to you sooner or later, and you got to make sure you're there for it.
Considering the quality of opponent.
Yeah, like you said, this team is going to present a lot of challenges for us. The linemen are not as big, but they're fast. They're faster than any lineman we're going to face. And the QB is so athletic. You could consider him a running back, but he can pass the ball very well. And they have, their wings are very fast. So we're
Get there 20 minutes in your seat before the game starts. You won't be disappointed.